Hello, Huskies back again with more San Jose Sharks GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video we did the off season, rather lackluster. Really was hoping free agency would help us out. It really didn't. We're currently sitting with Brendan Gallagher playing on the first line with Tomas Hertl and Sam Reinhart. I don't entirely know what to expect from this team this season. I mean, I want to take another year and rebuild and get more progression out of my defensive core, because right now our defensive core is literally just Mirko Mueller and Andrej Sekera. That's it. They're both 86s. Aside from that, it's 81s across the board. My plan for this season is to kind of just let the season play out and see where we're looking at. The big Gibson's hurt. Awesome. I gotta call somebody up. The only thing I really want to worry about this season is possibly trading Brendan Gallagher. Not possibly. Possibly. I have so little cap space. I have so little money spent that I don't know if I can afford to trade Brendan Gallagher. I need to fix this. He's a defenseman. No, I thought there was somebody here I had to move up. Okay, Zarkov's already there. There was a bottom six. There we go. Bouchard and Robinson need to be playing. Alright. Now, the only issue I'm going to have with this is with Gibson being hurt, when he comes back, I have to put him in. Otherwise, I have too many players. Oh, no, I don't. Cool. So I can leave him scratched until he's ready. Because the issue with goaltenders in this game is there's no way to actually bench them. Unlike there are for players. Like, players I can leave scratched or just not put in the lineup. But goaltenders, regardless of if they're the starter or the backup, that injury glitch can still happen with them. And it's incredibly frustrating, but at least now he's healthy and I should be able to. I just have to send that guy back down. Roster moves. But I think we're still a season away from being full-on competitive. How will it put me under the cap? I just called him up. This makes no fucking sense. I don't want to have him up here, because if he's up here... I mean, I could probably just do this. Nope, can't even do that. Well, I guess Campbell's stuck up here now. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I hate the contract situation in this game. I hope with them including the expansion draft in NHL 18, they fix the contract situation. They just revamp it. Do something. Just give me some more information. I'm so frustrated with trying to go to the roster move screen and not being able to do anything because I'm under the cap or over the cap and it won't tell me by how much. It won't tell me why certain players can't go down, come up. It's just frustrating, man. It's absolutely frustrating. Because, I mean, I understand I could call him up, but why can't I send him down? He's on a two-way deal. Whatever. Sorry if I sound a little crotchety. Woke up like 10 minutes ago. Alright, so what's our record? We're 8-9-2. I mean, not the best. Not the worst, though. That's the issue. I would prefer. I am not. I haven't been doing any scouting. God damn it, motherfucker. All right. Well, the next time it asks me to scout, I'll actually scout. I knew I'd forget to do something. God damn it. Edit scouting assignment. I mean, it's tough to scout anyway. I mean, you look at the OHL. Like, there's nobody here. There's like 30 players in each league. Actually, how old is this kid? He's 23, medium top 6 defenseman. Fuck, I'm taking him. Claim. I actually want to call him up. Possibly. If I can. Oh lord, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Edit lines. He makes 895k, so we'll see what I can... See if I can work some magic and call him up. He's an 80 overall. He only makes 750k. Oh, that's Evan Bouchard. I'm dumb. Makes 980k. He's a depth defenseman, so he should be an NHLer. Let's see if I can swap these two. Hey, there we go. That makes me happy. Alright, let's get his ass in there. Fuck Jeremy Roy, whatever the fuck your name is. I don't really care. I can't be bothered. Get in there. So he's gonna be playing with McClellan, Gravel, Graves. So I mean, hey, maybe let's. I don't fucking know, man. I'm pretty much at a spot where I need guys to progress. Oh, I'm frustrated with the contract situation. Rebuilding this late in GM mode is fucking hard, man. Especially when free agency has been so shitty the past like 3 seasons. Like when Brendan Gallagher is the top tier free agent in a prospect pool, it's not going well. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to trade Gallagher for anything. I'm going to try come the deadline. I think what we're going to do this video is I don't plan on trading him this video. I don't plan on finishing the season this video. I'm going to go to the deadline and we're going to go look at teams, players, see what I can bring back in return for him. We just won 5 in a row. Goddamn. I have 6 in a row. This little streak probably put us back in the playoff spot. 7 in a row. And the Buffalo Sabres beat us. Way to go, team. No, right back on the winning ways, though. 17, 15, and 13. Or 17, 15, and 3. We do not have 13 losses in overtime. I'm curious how our point distribution is going to be. God, the different. Oh my god, stop getting hurt, you fuck. God damn it. So frustrating. I'm calling up Haydar. Like, at this point, I've done so many GM modes that I'm honestly considering just turning injuries off. Because they're just not worth the trouble that they put me through. Like, they're so frustrating. They're literally only fucking best lines AHL. I don't really care. Oh, McIntyre's the dude that's got to be playing first line minutes. There we go. He was hurt before, that's why I was having an issue. Another bottom 6 guy here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, we can put Roman up there. And I'm undecided what to do, like, the rest of the summer with this game. Now, I don't know how much longer my Sharks and Oilers GM modes are going to go. But considering it's the end of May... Oh, look at that! Gibson's back in the lineup. What a fucking surprise. And now I'm not going to be able to send this guy down. Watch. Watch. I fucking bet you. Okay, I can. Good. Good. I'm glad the game proved me wrong. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not entirely sure what to do for the summer. I mean, it depends on how much life I get out of this game. Of course. As I've stated in previous videos, I really don't like playing this game as like physically playing the game. I love GM mode. Like GM mode it's my favorite part of the game by far. So I don't know if I'm just gonna do another GM mode once this is over until NHL 18 comes out, but we haven't had any information about NHL 18. We haven't had anything. So I'm gonna hold my breath and hope that we get something. The only thing we've gotten is an expansion draft possibility, and that's only taking information from surveys. Sam Reinhart has 38 points. Gallagher is 37. I mean, Hurdle is kind of struggling, but they are a pretty high plus. Gallagher's doing really well in that first line, but I mean, he's 29 years old. I mean, Hurdle's 28, so we need to get a team together here soon to take advantage of Hurdle. I mean, aside from him, I mean, we drop off pretty fucking hard. All of our defensemen are down here. Our defensemen put up no points, aside from Sakara, who has 14. Even Mueller's not up there. Where's Mueller? Mueller has 5 points. He's plus 2, though. Jacobs a plus 6. McClellan's even, so I mean, that pairing's doing alright. How's Gibson doing? 267, 17 wins. I mean, he's not having a terrible year, 918 save percentage. We're looking alright. Alright, so 19-6-4. As much as, I mean, we're 2 points out of the division lead, and we're in 4th in our division. I kind of want to still, I don't know, should I hold on to Gallagher? What's Gallagher? He's got decent trade value. It's not the best. The only issue is I don't think I'm going to be able to make a move during the season because of my cap space issues. Like, I would have to trade him for another stud, and I don't think I can afford to bring in somebody. He might have to be a draft day deal so that I can get the salaries to work out. Like, if Comtoy... God, they have McDavid and Comtoy? Goddamn. Griffin Reinhart. Honestly, trading Gallagher for Griffin Reinhart probably would work. I'd have to sign Reinhart, but Reinhart's an 88 overall. I know he's 27, but he still falls in that nice little area that we need. Like I say, he's 27. He makes 5.6. We might be able to get a deal done for Gallagher. I'd obviously have to give them something in return that they want as well. They don't want very much. They want any draft picks. I'll give you a third. A third in Reinhardt for Gallagher. Will that go through? Is that close enough? No, it's not close enough. It's not even fucking on the same page. I wouldn't be able to get Reinhardt. Yeah, he's... Yeah, it's a nice thought, but I'd have to give up probably my second. I really don't want to do that. Yeah, see how these guys are... Rusica. This guy's probably fairly decent. He's just so upset that he's shit. I wonder if I can grab him for somebody. I really don't have anybody I can offer, though. That's the issue. I forgot I have this Stepniak kid. He'll be ready to go next season. I don't have much faith that Carter Robinson is going to do anything, but I'm going to wait until the draft before I make a move on him. Same with McClellan. I'm not sold on either of them. Where's Sakara? Does he have, like, no trade value? He has, like, no trade value. Alright, never mind. I don't think I can get this kid. Alright, who is that fucking Gallagher? Yeah. Minnesota, what can you give me? Nothing. Mike Riley's not terrible, but I think the trade values are, yeah, I think they're too far apart. You want to go back to Montreal? Ooh, Stefan Matteau, 88 overall. 5.2. That's not a bad deal. I don't think that matches up though. woefully insufficient. Yeah, see, I don't, Gallagher's, he's got good trade value, but it's like in La La Land. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either, so I can't really turn him into anything. Like this Rasmussen kid, I'd love to get Rasmussen, but there's no fucking way that I can get the salary cap to work. I'd have to take Rasmussen and like a Soderberg. Which, I mean, in theory, isn't a bad deal. It's just a matter of who would I send back. Like, I have one too many of these not 9 guys. I like Gunsel. Oh, I forgot I have a Vicklin. I like Gunsel. But I don't, well, see, he makes 2.5, so I don't think I can even move him if I wanted to. We're so good across the board in terms of age and like time frame. Like next year we'll be able to make a push for the playoffs. I'll have a ton of cap space. It's just a matter of bringing in maybe one more young quality forward. And that this Rasmussen kid might be that forward. The only issue is I might have to give up a second, which they probably don't even want. They only want my first. I don't want to give them my first. Will they take a second for Soderberg and let's see. Trade rejected. So, I mean, it's close. I'd probably have to give them something to kind of push them over the edge here. I would love Sekera to be that guy. But Sekera makes 4 something, so I'd be back to my cap space issues. Unless they have somebody else they want to move that's cheap and has no trade value. I mean, Alex Edler makes 5.2 for how much longer? For 1 more year. I mean, in theory, adding both of these players. Oh, I'm there. I can do this. I can fucking do this. I can trade Sekera and Gallagher for... I mean, Soderberg and what's-his-face are both gone off the books this year. Edler. So, making this move is not a bad idea. Now, this Laminin kid... He's the medium top 6. He's 20 years old, but I have so many defensive prospects that I think I'm okay with moving him. So let's see if this goes through. Trade rejected. Really? What if I take away the second? Still rejected. Damn, I'm surprised by that. I thought that would be enough to go through. Gibson and Markstrom. Well, here, let's do the second this year. And a third next year. And see if that's enough to put it over the edge. I'm surprised that this isn't going through. Alright, there we go. So, we did all of that to bring in Michael Rasmussen. Rasmussen is somebody that you can draft in the first year's draft, I believe. He's a top 5 pick. I have him set as a top 6 forward high. So, ideally, he should get a nice boost this season. In addition to that, we brought in Carl Soderberg. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about Carl Soderberg. And Alex Edler, again, don't really care. They're purely cap situations. But let's go ahead and best lines this. I want what's his face on the first line? Where is he? Rasmussen's a center though. With 84 feet. Maybe I leave him on the second line. He's a power forward. Kempe. They need a playmaker. Should I put Kreisky up there? Who's got better faceoffs? Rasmussen does. I'll get this figured out. I think we're good now. Who's got better faceoffs? Okay, he can play center. I have 3 centers on the third line. Alright, I like the Rasmussen pickup, and I think it's a more quality addition than Gallagher. Gallagher's nice. I want to keep this pairing together because this pairing plays well. McClellan and I have to learn how to pronounce his name. Still have Gibson and Markstrom. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trade either of them. I can try. Where are we at? We're at 19 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I didn't think that would take as long, but I think Rasmussen's a good pickup. We're gonna have to sign him this offseason, but he should be cheap, and he's got good trade value. He should progress. He should get to an 88, hopefully. So he'll be able to. Maybe he can play in that first line with Hurdle and Reinhardt. Not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see. He's got decent defensive categories. I mean, Reinhardt has 5-star defense, so. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is ask for suggestions on what to look for. Should I still look to trade Markstrom, or should I just hold on to him for the time being? Soderberg and Edler, I'm not gonna be able to move with my cap space situation. They're just gonna have to be here till the end of the season. But yeah, I think we're looking good. Maybe I'll look to Markstrom next video. But yeah. Give me your opinions on moving Markstrom. I'm going to see if I can possibly move him for, like, swap him out for a lower valued goalie who makes the same amount and a draft pick maybe. But we'll have to wait and see. But as always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Use that comment section. Thank you for watching. And I will see you probably Sunday for the next episode.